coordinator head, Mr. Deepak Pokhakar sir, and all my fellow allies. My good name is Anushka Dhande, and it's my great privilege to be here to introduce a very enlightening and a decisive presentation regarding COVID-19 awareness. Combating corona pandemic has been a huge concern for the entire world. The most efficient way to prevent and be safe from this pandemic is by being aware of surrounding changes, and amending ourselves is essential. So, without wasting more time, let's enlighten ourselves more by the following presentation. Now, I would like to hand over to Ms. Mugda. Over to you.
Thank you, Anushka, for the introduction. Is my PPT visible?
Yes, Mugdha.
Thank you. A very good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mukta Dange, and I'm here to raise awareness about COVID-19 through my presentation. So let's start. Let's see the key points in the presentation. What is COVID-19? How does COVID-19 spread? Prevention from COVID-19, myth versus reality, present situation and vaccine updates, what to do when you get sick, immunity boosters, changes in lifestyle, and coping up with stress. Let's move forward to the first point. What is COVID-19? The novel coronavirus was named Coronavirus Disease 2019 by World Health Organization in Feb 2020. The virus is referred to as SARS-CoV-2, Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome Coronavirus 2. The first case was reported in the city of Wuhan, Hubei province of China, to the world by the WHO. Globally coordinated efforts are needed to stop the further spread of virus as it is affecting an exceptionally high population. Typically, the coronavirus patients show respiratory symptoms, but some do not show symptoms. Those who develop mild or moderate symptoms are very similar to the seasonal flu. Let's see the main symptoms of COVID-19 shown on the screen. Fever over 100 degrees, cough or sore throat, difficulty in breathing, chills, muscle pain, new loss of taste or smell, nausea or vomiting, diarrhea, headache or fatigue. Let's talk about the high-risk populations. The virus that causes COVID-19 infects people of all ages. However, evidence suggests that two groups of people are at higher risk of getting COVID-19. First will be the older people, that is people over 70 years of age, people having serious chronic illnesses such as diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, chronic respiratory diseases, cancer, hypertension, chronic liver diseases, and also those people with less immunity. About 70% of confirmed cases recovered from the disease without any serious complication. However, 1 of every 6 people who get COVID-19 can become seriously ill and have difficulty in breathing. In more severe cases, infections can cause severe pneumonia and other complications, which can be treated only at higher level facilities or hospitals. And in a few cases, it may even cause death. Let's move to the second point. How does COVID-19 spread? Let's take some of the most common questions. How is it commonly transmitted between people? It spreads between people through direct, indirect, or close contact with infected people via mouth or nose secretions. These include saliva, respiratory secretions, or droplets released from the mouth, nose, and when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or speaks. When can the infected person transmit the disease? Transmission of COVID-19 is primarily occurring from people when they have symptoms, but they can also occur just before they develop symptoms, while someone who never develops symptoms can also pass the virus to others. This leads to the question, how does people without symptoms transmit the disease? It is very important that all the people who are infected and identified by testing are isolated and, depending on the severity of their disease, receive medical care. People confirmed to COVID-19 but they do not have symptoms should be isolated to limit their contact with others. Who are silent carriers? These silent carriers or spreaders are people infected with coronavirus but they show no symptoms. As we have discussed before, as a result, these people carry on with their daily lives, meeting family and friends, going to work, and they spread the disease without their knowledge. Let's talk about prevention from COVID-19. How can you avoid getting COVID-19? Firstly, you can practice social distancing. You can avoid gatherings such as social functions. You can maintain a safe distance of at least 6 feet between you and other people, especially if they have symptoms such as cough, fever, etc., to avoid direct droplet contact. You can stay at home as much as possible. Avoid physical contact like handshakes, hand holding, or hugs, and avoid touching surfaces such as tabletops, chairs, door handles, etc. Second, practice good hygiene. Wash your hands frequently using soap and water after coughing or sneezing, before and after eating food, before and after using washrooms or cleaning, etc. Avoid touching your face frequently. Do not touch eyes, nose, or mouth with unclean hands. While coughing or sneezing, cover your nose and mouth with handkerchiefs and wash that handkerchief at least daily. It is preferable to cough or sneeze into your bent elbow rather than your palms. Use alcohol-based hand sanitizer on your hands and surfaces when soap and water are not readily available. Wear a mask or a face covering or a fabric mask in public places, especially when it is difficult to maintain social distance. Do not share food, drinks, or personal items, including mobile phones. Avoid visiting hospitals and other medical facilities unless you need medical care. More on the use of masks. When should you wear a mask in the following situations? So, when there is face to face contact with others, if you are in the high risk groups, when coughing or sneezing, when caring for a sick person, within a health facility or other public places. Remember, masks alone do not protect, they should be used along with other hygienic measures. They only reduce the risk of the wearer spreading the virus. Following people should be quarantined for 14 days at home as a precaution. People who have traveled recently, those who have come in contact with a suspected or confirmed COVID-19 patients, those who develop symptoms, these people should inform you. If symptoms become severe, then the person should visit a health facility immediately. Let's move to the next point, myth versus reality. There are still many myths about coronavirus. Let's talk about a few and their realities. Shown on the screen, the first one is when the temperature is high, the virus does not stay, which is a myth. But the reality is that even in hot temperatures, the virus thrives. The biggest example is our country, India. Second, consuming alcohol protects you or kills the virus, which is a myth. But the reality is consumption of alcohol does not kill the virus, but it can cause dehydration and other major diseases. Third, antibiotics can cure coronavirus, which is a myth. They don't. Fourth, drinking kadhas kills the virus, which is a myth. Drinking kadhas will definitely soothe your throat, but they won't kill the virus. Let's see the present situation, the number of cases in our country. The cases till now are 94,32,075. The recovered cases are 88,46,313. And the death cases are 1,37,177. Let's talk about the vaccine updates. As per November 2020, Pfizer, a multinational pharmaceutical corporation, and BioNTech, a German biotechnology company, announced the vaccine candidate against COVID-19, which achieved success from phase 3 study. It was found to be more than 90% effective in preventing COVID-19. The next key point, what to do when you get sick. Stay home as much as possible. Keep social distance. If you feel any symptoms, you should visit the doctor as soon as possible. Always cover your face with a mask while going outside or before face-to-face contact with others. And use private transport to avoid interaction. Let's talk about immunity boosters. List of measures you can undertake to improve immunity are: drink water up to 8 to 10 glasses every day. You can add protein in your diet like eggs, fish, leafy vegetables. You can add fish oil and omega-3 acid and other necessary sources. You can also add amla, haldi to your diet to avoid vitamin C deficiency. You can also take supplements for vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and zinc. You can add probiotics like yogurt to your diet and also the nutrients seen on the screen. Drink herbal tea, avoid sugar and replace it with jaggery. You can add mint and cumin to provide better digestion. You can apply ghee to the inner walls of the nostrils to prevent congestion. The next point, changes in lifestyle and coping up with stress. What changes can we make in our lifestyle for betterment of our health? You can practice yoga. Yoga is proven to be the best healer for not only minor diseases but also major diseases. You can also practice meditation. You should wash your hands frequently and carry alcohol-based sanitizers and wear masks properly. If not yoga, any other physical activities like jogging, Zumba, aerobics will work. Always collect information from reliable sources. You can also take a break from social media, which can be called as a social media detox journey, which will really help you. And lastly, practice your hobbies or passion for rejuvenating your mind, like acting, painting, singing, dancing. Okay, that's all. Thank you so much for listening patiently. Stay home and stay safe.
Thank you, Mukta. The information was very useful.